Welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss about our first lab program. It's a simple lab program, but you are going to understand so many other topics we are going to discuss here, and we will provide an intuition about how to think about coding and how we are going to define variables and all those things. So our first lab program is you have to take input as kilometers in floating point data type. And this kilometers value has to be converted into meters in integer data type. So the input is, you have to take it in a floating point data type, and the output you have to display in an integer data type. That is what our first lab program question is. So before we move on to lab program, first try to understand how to take input from the keyboard. Up to now, we have not yet discussed how to take input from the keyboard. Suppose if you want to take input from the keyboard, x equal to, you are going to use a function called input of, and you mention the string, enter the output, enter the input. So what is this input function is going to do? Suppose if you want to display the x value, print of x. So what's this input function do is input, enter the input. So when you execute this, let's check this. When you try execute this, see here, enter the input means now you need to enter the input value. So in order to display whatever the message you want to display, that should be written here in the input function. That is going to be displayed before our input screen. Whatever the tab possible here, see in this form you have to fill the input. Suppose your input is 10. Enter. See, our program executed and it is going to display it as print x means 10 value. So the important point you need to understand, whenever you take the input from the keyboard, the input is considered in the string format. So by default, input function is going to take the input from the keyboard. In which format it is going to take? It will take the input in the string format. Suppose if you want to convert that input into an integer format, what you are going to do? You have to place it in the typecasting has to be done. We already discussed about typecasting in our previous class. Please watch our previous class and come back here. See, whenever you place this entire input in the int function, inside the int of, so whatever the value that written by this input function, that is going to be converted into the integer format. So x is equal to int of input, enter the input. Suppose if you execute this code, it is going to ask the input. If you take it as 10, enter, it is going to be converted into integer format, and it is going to be assigned to the variable x, and it is going to be printed. Okay, suppose if you want to convert it to float, this entire statement has to be placed inside the, which function you have to place it? You have to place it in the float function, float of. Then the input is converted into float data type. Let's check what happens if you float. See here, enter the value 10. See, the output is 10.0. Like that, you can use any data type, whatever the way you want to convert. By default, input function is going to consider it in the integer data type. So this is the basic thing which we are going to use in many of the all the programs. That's why the first lab program we are going to discuss what is meant by input function means. Hope you understand this. Now coming to our lab program. See, what's our lab program says? input has to be considered in the float format. Input should be taken in the float format. What's the value that you need to take from the keyboard? You have to take the kilometers value. See, always remember, coding executes line by line. Based on this, you have to write the logic. So first you need to take the input. That input should be in the format. In which format you have to take? You have to take it in the floating point format. That's why if you want to take the input from the keyboard, we are going to use input of. Just now we have discussed. Whatever the message you mentioned here, enter distance in kilometers, it is going to be displayed here. And the input, by default input is considered in the string format. If you want to convert that into float format, float of. And the value that you have provided from the keyboard should be assigned to a variable. That variable name is considered as kilometers underscore float. You can mention any variable name, but variable names should be very meaningful for better understanding. You considered float kilometers value, that's why kilometers underscore float. See, this is the first line. Whenever you execute this program, the first line has been executed, and after that it is going to ask you the input value. When you submit the input value, then only next line is going to be executed. We will show the execution, because this level of thinking is very much needed from the beginning itself. Then only you can easily write the programs. See, that's why variable. How many variables needed in order to do this program? One variable is needed to take the input. One more variable is needed to display the output. So that's why meters underscore float is a variable name equal to whatever the value that present in kilometers underscore float, you have to multiply by 1000. Because if you want to convert from kilometers to meters, multiply by 1000. And you should consider only the integer value. That's why meters int underscore int, this is another variable name, is equal to, if you want to convert meters into this floating point into integer data type, you need to use int of. So meters underscore int is a variable which is having your meters in integer format. Now coming to display, if you want to display a message inside the print statement, so this is also new topic which not yet covered in our previous classes. Now try to understand. F means formatted input. Formatted input means, see here, the formatted output. F means formatted output. Original kilometers in floating point is 12.5. and converted meters in integer data type is 12,500 meters. This is how we need to display. Here this is a string and 12.5 is the input value. Input value is considered in a variable. String and variable by combination you have to display as an output. Whenever you want to display it like that, you go with formatted input. Formatted for printf statement. If you write F, formatted output statement. F in between the quotations. See here, when you write quotations, in between the quotations, we are displaying the quotations means it's a string format. Original kilometers float colon. The next one is inside the brackets we have mentioned the variable name. Suppose if you want to display expressions, so the variables, the value that present in the variable, if you want to display, you have to write it like this in between the quotations, in between the flower brackets. If you write it, it is considered it as a value, means variable. Variable is going to be displayed. That's why our output is original kilometers float. Up to here it is taken as string. After that, inside the flower brackets, kilometers underscore float, it's a variable name. Variable name is going to be displayed. What is the value that present in the variable name? 12.5. That's why 12.5 has been displayed. Now next one, converter, printf. See what we have mentioned here. See, inside the quotations means entire string format. Inside the string, converted meters integer colon. If you want to display the value that present in the variable meters underscore int, then you have to mention in between the flower brackets. That's the use of flower brackets in order to execute the expressions, in order to display the variables. So what is meant by how to display the expressions? We will do some examples in our coming classes. As of now, we are showing you how to display the variables inside this formatted input. Okay, formatted output. So this is what our program is. Now let's try to execute this for better understanding. See, the first line has been executed. Remaining lines not yet executed. Why? It is waiting for the input. Whenever you give the input 12.5 and press enter, then only next lines are going to be executed. Original kilometers, next lines, how they are going to be executed? Line by line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. That is how program executes. Hope you got good clarity about how to write programs in a Python programming language. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.